My name is Michael, I'm 23 and I've just moved from Ireland to Vancouver. This is me setting up a new life from scratch, and I thought I would document the journey. I think it actually started here, on my first holiday to Orlando. I remember telling my parents, even as a kid, that I wanted to live abroad someday. 18 years later, I finally left Ireland, and honestly, the hardest part wasn't the flight or the unknown. It was leaving the people who've been with me since day one. My family has always been my backbone, the people who have shaped who I've become. And then there's this family, the one you choose. My closest friends, the people who've turned every year into something worth remembering. Walking away from all of them, that's the part no one prepares you for. 7,000 kilometers sounds like just a number until you feel it. But sometimes you have to bet on yourself. You have to be curious. You have to see who you can become when everything familiar is behind you. I know it sounds corny, but it's true. So, here I am, in a different country, with a different life, trying to grow into the person that little kid always pictured. So we just secured the IVL and now we are going downtown to get some records for my new record set. I've never held the phone backwards before, so trying to get this cool like backwards facing view of this like better camera quality, but I look like an idiot, but who cares. So now we're going to get some records for the new record player and have a little peek around downtown, so come along. The thing I love about Vancouver compared to Dublin, Ireland, it's that there's always something going on. Compared to like back home, where like you might see one thing well spread out, whereas Vancouver, there's always something happening everywhere you're going. Like there's gigantic ships coming in, there's helicopters, seaplanes, and like the streets are always like bustling compared to Dublin. But Dublin has this characteristics that I love. But I just think it's always so crazy when you move country to see all the things that are done differently, and like Vancouver is just so different to Dublin, which I think is pretty awesome that I have the incredible opportunity to live here. It's 5 a.m. again. So the records have been secured. On my way home, I'm going to do a record haul when I get home, so you guys can see what I've gotten. They didn't have one of the records I wanted, which was Moonlight by Van Morrison, but they did have some others, so they're actually pretty good, well priced as well. I'll leave the area, or the name of the place, Beat Street? Yeah, Beat Street Records. Was actually a really sick shop. They had so much records. They had a $1 basin, which was had hundreds and hundreds of records for $1, which was super awesome. So now on my walk home, gonna test these out back at the apartment, see what my record player is like. So I'm pretty excited. So we've gotten a few records from Beat Street. Why did I say like that? We got a few records from Beat Street Records. So the first one is Daryl Hall and John Oates. So the Doobie Brothers. They're just a classic band. I absolutely love the Doobie Brothers. Bee Gees. No one can ever go wrong with the Bee Gees. Then we got the Beach Boys. Again, cool album cover. Really like the look of their work. Eric Clapton, Reckless, a cool album cover. I do like Eric Clapton. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. This was kind of just, I just kind of said I'd check out. I'm an Eric Clapton fan, but I like Eric Clapton. I know a few of his songs, but I said I would try and experiment a bit more. So this is what it was kind of about, to try find new music as well. Not new music, this is quite old music, but new music for me. And I thought doing it through vinyl would be such a beautiful way of embracing music. So I thought this would be a cool experiment. And I bought them. They were all second hand, so they weren't too expensive. Then we have Journey, because I love Journey. Already F there. This one was a bit damaged. Finally, we have a big one, which is probably the most expensive one, if I'm right in saying. It is Elton John. I absolutely love Elton John. So we're about to see and try this new record player and see what it's like. I just want to say how bloody happy I am with that record player. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I took those records out, I didn't really know that many of the songs, so that was a bit unusual for me. I was looking for the records that my favorite songs were on, so like, even for Elton John, I was thinking, let me get Rocket Man, but I couldn't find that. So what I did is I just said, I like the artist, so let me listen to some other tracks. Definitely on Spotify, I never really listened to a full album, but now that I have record player, I kind of have to commit to it. I can't just say I'll take that song out of it, but yeah, so I'm listening to the full albums and I'm finding a lot of new songs that I've never really listened to before, so that's pretty dope. Yeah. So now it is time to get rid of this cardboard. I don't know if that box will be able to go, but I'm hoping to get a good grasp on this stuff. So I'm going to try and get that sorted out now, and also this cardboard here. So we're gonna try to clean this place up a bit. So after a lot of time, the apartment is finally clean. All the cardboard is gone, which is so rewarding. Look, no more cardboard, which is awesome. So now I'm gonna do some creative stuff for the rest of the day. Going to try paint with that canvas I got. I've never painted before in my life, so I'm gonna try to do that. I have some stuff I need to do on the computer. I'm building an app, and yeah, just gonna have fun today. So one of the other things I do in my spare time is I run a small tech news site. At the moment, we're kind of being swamped by LLM bots. This is great for the LLMs, but it's terrible for us. So our search engine optimization struggles. We get ranked poorly because of these fake users using our website. It looks brilliant. Like we have 23,000 users last night, and then over 3/4 of them were fake. So now I'm going to try and get to the bottom of this. So I just sorted out that problem. I installed Cloudflare,
and Cloudflare is going to check all the traffic that is coming to the site and make sure they're real humans. So now that that's done, I can go back to having a bit of fun. So next up, I'm going to do a vlog tutorial just to learn how to use Final Cut Pro, just because I've always wanted to edit videos and this is my perfect opportunity to do it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for the next little bit. On my way home, I found this awesome public art piece that was done by a local artist that shows the effects pollution is having on coral in Canada. I just thought it was pretty cool. So today I'm going to go to North Vancouver. I've always wanted to go to North Vancouver, so this is because I'm filming. This is the perfect excuse to go and get footage. So let's go. Because this is Vancouver, we need to suit up in the Patagonia because it is supposed to rain a lot today. And we have to bust out the Timberlands because it's supposed to rain a lot, as I said. But because I don't want to get my shoes wet. I didn't really know what to expect from North Vancouver, but honestly, it surprised me. The second I got off the ferry, everything felt different. Christmas decorations were going up, markets being built, the whole place just felt alive. And the view was ridiculous. The Rockies on one side and the Vancouver skyline on the other, it just didn't even feel real. I accidentally ordered a gluten-free donut in this shop and I live to regret it. We just got an IVL and giving it like a solid 7.5 out of 10. Pretty good, but still maybe an 8. Okay, maybe an 8. Anytime I get nervous about moving halfway across the world, I just walk around Vancouver. And every time, it reminds me why I did this. Why I left home. Why I took the risk. This city makes me feel like I'm growing. Like I'm becoming someone I always wanted to be. And if you're thinking about doing something like this, go for it. Because worst case, you can always go back.